Ladies and gentlemen, it is the 3rd of September, a brand new month, and it's time to play Android Netrunner. Yes! Right. So, it's been 2 weeks since my last stream, which is really annoying. It was just super annoying, in fact. So, a couple of weeks ago, I couldn't stream because I was in London doing various bits and pieces. Didn't have time, unfortunately. And then last week, I was actually just in bed for the majority of Wednesday, curled up, coughing myself to sleep. Just delightful. I'm still ill right now. It's lasting for way too long. But needs must, and we must run. So I do excuse me if I keep coughing. Let me just do this right now. Let's switch over. So it's been a while since we've actually done anything. There's 2 new data packs out, but they've been out on Octagon for a little while. One of them at least has been out on Octagon for a little while. So we're just going to have a nice casual night. We're just going to create a couple of decks and then we're going to play. And that's all that's going to happen. So I'm going to start off creating our new runner deck because I know that I want to build a nice noise deck. Just a really casual noise deck. So let's call this one... I can't spell casual. Wow. What? How does casual? That looks right, huh? Sure, let's go with that. Casual croissant. Okay. Now, a card that I really like in noise currently. So I got to play a bunch of Netrunner on Saturday in person with a friend of mine. Andy, who works over at rollingdiceshow.com, and we had a really good time and played a bunch of different stuff and chucked a few currents and bits and pieces in. So there's a few things that I want to add in this deck. So I want to add a couple of copies of Scrubbed, because that's really got good synergy with Parasite, of which we're going to have three. I said, mother effer. Obviously, we're going to have 3 Data Suckers as well, because why wouldn't you? I'm going to add in the Sure Gambles now as well. 3 of those. Now, there's a card that I really like in this, which is a criminal card. Cash. There we go. Lovely. So, a current copy. Hi, Shinji. Good to... bloody hell, sorry. Hi, Shinji. Good to see you. So I really like Cash currently. Thanks for watching. It's been a while. So I really like Cash because when you install it, you get 3 virus counters on it. If you have your console out, if we're running Grimoire, there's another token that's 4 credits. Then you run this along with Aesops, and then you can trash it. There's 7 credits. So for a deck, for a runner that's, or a faction that's really hard to get money from, it's a really nice bit kit. Yeah, noise with Cash is the way to go currently. So I'm going to shove 3 in there at the minute. However, I might reduce that down to 2 depending on what's happening. Clone chip as well. I want to put 3 in. Let's see how maxes out our resources. So I might knock that down to 2, maybe. Right, but let's get some other viruses out. So let's chuck a couple of Lampreys in. Let's get our Grimoire, a couple of those. Let's get Corroder. 2 of them because we don't have any recursion. Speaking of recursion, that's what I want. I want Deja Vu. No. Okay. Let's chuck 3 of them in there. What else do I want? I'll tell you what. Let's make this easy. Let's start just excluding stuff. Okay, don't want that either. Awesome, so we're going to chuck a couple of Davids in, because I really like David. I think that's pretty damn cool. Let's chuck 2 imps for now. Then in terms of actually breaking through stuff, we'll have a nerve agent. We'll chuck a couple of mediums in. See, Jin I don't know about in this one. So I'm going to leave him for now. I'm going to shove a Darwin in, and I'm also going to put in one Crypsis, because nice virus synergy with those. So if we're going viruses. Okay, so what am I missing from here desperately? I've got my Deja Vu, I've got Scrod, I've got Shogamble, Clone Chips, Grimoire, Aesops. I think I'm missing some other resource stuff. So what have we got here? Day Elite Reversal. I tell you what I want to put in is Cyber Feeder. Let's put 3 of those in for now. Couple of wild sides for sure. Could even go up to 3 wild sides, so I might be pushing it slightly. Now, one thing I'm tempted to do, go down to 2 Aesops. Actually, I think I should just go down to 2 Aesops anyway. And then put in this other criminal thing, Gorman Drip. If I put 2 of those in, that puts me up on my influence. 44 cards, and I need to add 1 more in. I don't have a lot of icebreakers. This is kind of us relying. Oh, I've only got 2 imp. Oh yeah, I only want 2 imp. This is kind of working on the idea of Parasite Data Sucker synergy. The only thing I could think to add in would be a memory chip, which I'm not too fussed about. I would like to put a Sneak Door Beater in there, but I'm not too worried. Cool, that's good to know. Right. I don't know. What am I missing? I'm probably missing something really obvious, aren't I? I don't understand Eden Shard's purpose. You can trash it to make the corp draw 2 cards. I assume you could try and, agenda flood them from the deck, maybe. Maybe I'll put that in. I don't know. I don't like the idea of it. Oh, that was gross. Sorry. Something just tried to invade my mouth from my tea. Yeah. Alright, let's put Eden Shard, and then we have... oh, fuck. Eden Shard's got an influence. Ooh. Let's not do that then. Easy. I like the idea of it now. That's annoying. Right. I don't know. Could put another Crypsis in, I guess. Put a second Darwin. That seems a bit excessive. I'm not worried about Plasticretes. I could go to 3 scrubbed. Knight is good, but Knight's only... Oh, you're thinking trashing Knighting IS, right, I see. I mean, it could be useful for those times when they've got a really high piece of ice. Alright, let's do that. Alright, I'll just shove a Knight in as well. Okay, that's Casual Croissant. Lovely. So let's download this. Lovely jubbly. I like your thinking, Shinjin. Okay, so now let's make our court deck. So I'm going to use the Foundry. I really like the idea of the this thing that allows you to search R&D for another copy of that ice. So the initial thing we're going to do is just add a bunch of ice in, and the ice that we're going to be doing is next. Oops, that is not what I want. I want next bronze, 3 of them, and next silver, I want 3 of those. Wicked. Then we want a Mother Goddess. We only want 1 of those. You know, don't really need anything else. Cool. Now, I want to visit HB's Currents, because effectively what we have a chance here to do is make a dick deck. A dick deck. So I'm pretty sure I'd like to have 2 strong boxes, 2 Highland grids. Hi little fair, how you doing? Next mutate deck last night. Oh, that sounds cool. Right, I've got confused now. Yeah, Enhanced Login Protocol, Highland Grid, and Strongbox. I'm just going to chuck 3 of those in each for now. And not obviously, we're not going to have 3 in because that's just crazy. That's crazy. 2 Biotic Labour. Okay, right. Let's put some agendas in here so we, you know, don't get completely stuffed. Okay, so my normal way of playing HB, if anyone has, you know, you've watched me playing before, I tend to like mandatory upgrades and use Mushin no Shin to get out mandatory upgrades behind ice. I kind of like to do that again, but I don't think it's going to work necessarily. Yeah, cheers, dude. I've just been ill. It sucks. Sucks. Let's move that there. Alright, I want to put a couple of domestic sleepers in because I want to use Archer. So that's for a couple of archers, which I'm just going to shove in now. 2 of them, lovely. Could put Eliza's toy box in to help resing archers if I really need to. I really want to put mandatory upgrades in. No, it's not a thing. No, it's not to do. Alright, let's get neutrals out as well, because otherwise I'm just getting confused. Let's shove in 3 NAPDs. Put an Eden Fragment in for definite, an Eden Fragment. Ignore the install cost of the first piece of ice you install each turn. If we're going to be, you know, making big servers, that's such a must. Accelerated beta test, yeah, let's chuck 3 of them in. We're on 15. 2 Pyrex. 6 puts us at 21. So let's make that 2 accelerated beta tests. Then we just need a 1-pointer. I don't think we can get just a 1-pointer. We could get false lead, I suppose. 1 false lead. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, I don't like the idea of that. So we'll have 3 Pyrex. Let's just get rid of that for a minute. Get rid of that. Two executive, 1 executive retreat. How many do we get rid of those? How many more do I need? I could then have 2 executive retreats and then an NAPD contract. There we go. Look at that. 9 agendas, 2 of which are just crap. That's pretty dangerous, just having a lot of 3s, isn't it? It is. But we're going to try and use Strongbox, Heinlein Grid, various others to our advantage. We'll see how that goes. Let's for sure get our 3 hedge funds in. And what else can we do to get some money? We can... I'm going to shove a couple of aggressive secretaries in there just for argument's sake. I thought about running a Jinteki deck earlier on and using 3 fast tracks with a Jinteki death deck, and so always pulling agendas into hand, so that and leaving HQ open and just having snares and all sorts of traps in there. Yeah, it was just a thought at the time. Oh, actually, fuck that. Let's get rid of that NAPD. And shove in a Director Has. She's a 3-1. Is she only a 3-1? Oh, okay. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, never mind. I thought that would have been good. Yeah, we're shoving an NAPD contract then. Do I really need Bartic Labour? I'm not going to be scoring much out of hand. I gain 5 clicks, and even if I gain 5 clicks with 2 Bartic Labours, that's not going to allow me to quickly score these things. So I'm going to get rid of Bartic Labour. I'm going to put in instead... what do you call it? I saw it earlier. Oh, go away. Melange. A couple of melanges. Eves. Couple of Eves. Cool. Right, now let's just shove a bunch of bloody ice in. So HB ice. So we're going to want 2 Eli's for sure, because we want them spending clicks basically. Hourglass is pretty nice. Let's shove a couple of Hourglasses in. I always want 2 of every ice, really, because that works then quite nicely with... oh, bugger, we've got the wrong ID again. I don't want you. I want the Foundry. There we go. Right. Excuse me. So I kind of want 2 of everything at least, because the Foundry allows us to search R&D for another copy of the ice that we install. That's kind of useful. Heimdall, yeah, a couple of Heimdalls. What else can we get? Zed would be kind of nice. Just to give out some brain damage. But I don't think it's going to work too well. How many things have we got? 9, 10, 17 bits of ice. So we got another 5 bits of ice in there. We've not used any influence. So probably want to get our Jackson Howards. Just suddenly realised. What can I do? Oh yeah, a couple of pop-up windows for definite. Hive would be good. Let's go to the neutral, I guess. Shove a couple of Enigmas in because we like Enigma. Oh, I'm on 50 cards now, am I? Alright, well, let's reduce that down to 2. Do I want to do that? See, I've only used 8 influence out of my 15 available. Something tells me that there is definitely something else I should be having in this deck right about now. Probably an operation of some kind. So these sweeps would be kind of nice for the money. I could get rid of my 2 aggressive let's get rid of my aggressive secretaries. Let's not worry too much about them. We're not worrying too much about damaging. I could put a couple of targeted marketings on, but that doesn't work really with us running enhanced login protocol. Go up to 3 on that. That puts me on 48 cards. I guess I'll go 3 pop-up windows. That's 49. The only problem is we don't necessarily have any big show-stopping ice in here. But let's see how it plays. Has... Oh, the Foundry. Oh, can we think of a fun name for Foundry? Founded on facts. Save. Right, Otkin file. Ba-ba-down. Alright, now I need to move that casual croissant over to my decks. Lovely jubbly. Right. Let's actually start playing some games.